Hello Geminis, how are you? I hope this finds you well. So we are going to be doing your general love reading and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading or scheduling your personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course. All of that is in the description box below for you. All right, let's take a look and see what is going on for you. What is going on for Gemini, please? All right, Geminis, we're going to start with how you are currently being viewed in love. This could be a past person, a current person, and somebody that's still yet to come in. We will have to see what Spirit brings up for you. Gemini, how you are being viewed, we have the Seven of Wands. The challenge for this person when it comes to you. We have the Four of Swords. The challenge for you when it comes to this person, I see the Eight of Swords. And the way that you are viewing this person, I see the Three of Swords. At the bottom of the deck, I see the Queen of Cups. So the signs I'm seeing for you so far, we will have other ones come up throughout the reading, but the ones that I'm seeing here so far, I see Cancer, Leo, Libra, Gemini. Those are the signs I'm seeing. I don't see Aquarius, but I just heard Aquarius. So some of you could be dealing with an Aquarius as well. A lot of air energy. To me, there's something going on with the communication. To me, it looks like it's probably a lack of communication at this time. Some of you could be in no contact. Some of you could just be in separation, or maybe it's just somebody isn't communicating in the way that they once did, whether this is you or the other person. But with all this air energy, I definitely feel like, one, you could be dealing with an air sign, or there's something going on with the communication. I also feel that there's just a lot of conflict here between the two of you. Now, kind of as a mutual energy, I do feel like you are both kind of missing each other. You both still really care about each other, but there's something about it that feels, like I said, it feels like there's a lot of conflict here. It's like there's something we can't get past. Yeah, and here at the bottom of the deck, I see the King of Pentacles, the Six of Pentacles, the Four of Cups, the Ten of Wands. You know what it feels like, Gemini, is I definitely feel like there was something here that was pretty unequal give and take. Maybe even something that, like, to me this feels like wanting more, Gemini. Maybe you wanted more from a person, more time, more effort, more energy, more commitment, more stability, especially with the King of Pentacles here. And I feel like some of you could have waited or put a lot in, but you could have felt like it was pretty unequal give and take here. Or you felt like you weren't really getting more, especially because it's like I see you kind of wanting more here, but I see somebody not really being open to it here. They definitely could have wanted to keep things more casual, or they just weren't, you know, something just wasn't progressing for some of you. And I just feel like that got harder and harder to deal with. So at some point, Gemini, I do feel like maybe you guys have like either pulled back your energy, maybe you're just not communicating with them the way that you once did. Some of you could have separated from this person. Just take it how it applies for you. But with them viewing you as the Seven of Wands, to me, this does feel like somebody's viewing you as like no longer settling or tolerating certain, you know, behaviors. This could just be, you know, not settling in general. It's like, okay, well, I want more, and I'm not gonna settle for less than that at this point. And the Seven of Wands can also be a card of boundaries. Four of Swords is a challenge for them, so it does feel like it could be some kind of separation. It could be a period of no communication, or like I said, maybe the communication has just changed. As in, like, maybe you're not as invested as you once were. You're not communicating with them in the way that they once were. Maybe it's like, maybe before you used to reach out to them and now you're not, but maybe you still respond if they reach out to you, but it's more detached. Just take it how it applies for your situation. Now, for you here, I feel like you got the Eight of Swords. I feel like you're trying to release this. but you still feel pretty connected. You still think about this person a lot more than you want to. But you also feel very like restricted in this. I mean, it's like I want more, but I feel like I'm not able to have that in this connection. So it's almost like there definitely is a sense of you having to like sacrifice or give something up. It's like if I want to have the kind of relationship I want, then I have to sacrifice this person to be able to have that with somebody else. Or if I want this person, then I have to sacrifice the kind of relationship that I want in order to have this person. It's like feeling like you're not able to have both. But I feel like you're choosing what you really want and feel like you deserve. And that's why I could feel like you could feel like your hands are tied in a situation. Like I don't really feel like I have a choice but to, detach from this. But the Three of Swords, you could be viewing this person as feeling hurt or disappointed by your, new behaviors or by your decision here, Gemini. But I feel like you're hurt as well. I feel like you're just moving into a space where you're trying to just accept, it feels like, what is that phrase? Like, it is what it is, I feel like that's kind of the space that you're stepping into about it. But I do feel like you still care about this person. I feel like you still miss this person. I feel like there is a lot of disappointment because this is definitely not how you wanted things to be between the two of you. Tell me about the Seven of Wands. Why is that here? We have the Two of Cups. Now, the interesting thing is here is I do feel like this person could want to bring something into alignment, back into alignment with you. I definitely feel like they want you in their life. And I feel like this person has feelings for you because the Two of Cups to me is mutually felt feelings. I don't feel like the feelings are the challenge. It could be the commitment. It could be, I don't think it's the feelings. Let's keep going and see what comes up here. Tell me about the Four of Swords. We have the Ace of Pentacles. Somebody could feel like they blew their opportunity with you here. They blew their chance with you. And some of you too, it's that you're just wanting something more. Like you're wanting a more solid offer. You're wanting something that has potential to actually turn into and develop into something. And this is showing up as something that you are feeling like is a bad investment. And this person is viewing it that way as that's what the challenge is that you're wanting something more than what they were willing to offer. Tell me about the Eight of Swords here. The Six of Swords, yeah, it's, I feel like you are trying to, move on from this and kind of gain a sense of peace. It's like trying to protect your peace here because I feel like while you were dealing with this situation and something wasn't moving forward and you felt like you were like pulling teeth, just trying to get like bare minimum, effort from this person and something wasn't progressing, it just felt like that was very difficult for you, like mentally, emotionally. So I think in a sense, even though I think you do still miss this person, I feel like in a sense it is a little easier. But it's still showing up as a challenge, which tells me that you haven't been able to fully move on from this situation yet, and it's something that you're trying to do. Tell me about the Three of Swords. We have the Empress. Yeah, I think you really do care about this person, but even with the Empress, it is potential, it's creation, it's expansion, it's growth. I feel like you really wanted that here, and I feel like that's why it's so hurtful, or that's why it's so disappointing, because I feel like you really did care for this person a great deal here, Gemini. I feel like somebody's struggling over here because I feel like they are having a hard time with the silence, or having a hard time with the fact that, you're not showing up in the way that you used to. And they do feel like they could have blown their opportunity. And I definitely feel like this person does have feelings for you, but I'm not sure how much they're willing to admit that. Not just to you, but even to themselves here. But I feel like they have more feelings than they're willing to admit. Now, the signs I'm seeing for you, I see Leo, Libra, Gemini, I see Aquarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, and Cancer. Those are the signs I'm seeing, but it could be any. It is a general reading. So even if I did not mention a specific sign, the reading can still resonate for you. But that is what I have for you, and I do hope that this helps and everything that you need to know, whether it's about this reading, scheduling your personal readings, Patreon, or the tarot course. All of that is in the description box below for you. And if you want personal prayers for any reason, just put the little prayer emoji in the comments down below, and I will go through and pray for you. But if this is where we part, thank you for being here, and I will see you next time.